Hello everyone, welcome on KApp YouTube channel, and as you may know, we have different services for app marketing, including keyword promotion, app reputation management, app store optimization tools, and we also have CPI campaigns for Google Play. So today we are going to discuss this topic. First of all, it is needed to mention that CPI campaign is a tool used to attract highly motivated users to your application. And in general, when you use keywords promotion, as a result, you get the increase in rank, so the application becomes more visible, and as a result, you get higher number of organic downloads. But using CPI campaigns, you get higher number of installs and higher number of users who can generate in-app activity and, of course, the income. In general, usually we recommend to start CPI campaign in the cases when the application doesn't have a lot of organic downloads, but you would like already to start keyword promotion and need to show Google Play that the application already has some traffic. At the same time, we remember that on Google Play, the indexation process may be a kind of difficult task, so sometimes it is needed to use additional tools to make the application ranked for the first or for some new keywords. So CPI campaign is a tool which can help with the indexation as well. By the way, in our previous video, you can check the details about the indexation situation on Google Play now and how all the updates influence the indexation process. Also, if you have the aim to increase the number of downloads on the listing page, or you would like to occupy higher ranks in the category, or just you need the installs from the particular region, CPI is a tool which can help with this. In general, on our platform, you can set CPI campaign without any issues. It is easy, it is fast. You just need to choose the regions you would like to work with. All the regions are divided into 3 groups according to the cost per install. And actually, it is a common division because all the countries are divided into tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 countries in the world. And actually, you can choose the particular parts of the world like Europe, Asia, and so on. After this, you should choose the budget, and there are no restrictions. Like you can set the minimum cost per install or the maximum. That depends on the regions you work with. Of course, we don't understand that the minimum cost per install, for example, for the USA may not work and may give no downloads, but still you can test like this depending on the category you work with. Like for some games, even the minimum cost in some tier 1 countries may be suitable. And the next step is, of course, to create headlines, description. On our platform, you do not need to put any creatives. You just need to create the text, and it is recommended to create some catchy text so to describe your application, and it is better to create them in local language so to give the users an understanding what the application is and which functions it has. Let's go to some examples. As we know, working with CPI campaign, you pay only per install. So you do not pay per impression, clicks, and so on. You pay for the final result of the installation. Here you may see the example of CPI campaign, like the number of impressions, clicks, installs, the average cost per install, and so on. As you may see, you may set the cost per install, but it may be actually lower depending on the region, and if it is fine for the CPI network to give the installations at lower price, the price will be really lower. The next example, actually we see the same, that the cost per install is set to 0.12, but still there are the installs for 11, 9, 10, and so on. So when you work with budgets, of course, it is recommended to set higher budgets so to be able to show more ads with your application, but still you can test different approaches so to make sure that you will get the downloads for the cost you set in the campaign. And let's discuss, why do you need CPI campaigns for your application on Google Play? As we already mentioned, that is already easy and cheap way to increase the number of users of your application. And we do understand that the higher number of users the application has, the more high ranks and income the application will have as well on Google Play, because all these processes and metrics influence the keyword ranking as well. At the same time, CPI campaign is useful because you do not pay per any impressions or clicks, you pay only per install, so you pay for the final result. Of course, it is a great and one of the most important ways to index the application for the keywords, because we do understand that nowadays there are some issues with indexation on Google Play, and actually it is needed to put more effort so to make the application ranked for the search request, and actually CPI campaign is a tool that can help with this. Of course, category ranking, we do understand that all the users provided with CPI campaign are real users who can generate an app activity, and all these factors already influence how high your application will be visible in the particular category. Also, if you would like to get the users from the particular region, CPI campaign can help, as we just checked that you may choose any region. Not needed to choose a lot of regions. If you need the installs from the United States only, for example, you can choose just United States and proceed like this. At the same time, there is no need to have your own ad account, and you can just use our platform and work like this, so to attract the installs from the ads. And no restrictions in budget. If you do not want to set $1 per install, no need to go like this. Just set 5 cents and test this approach with the minimum cost. At the same time, it is possible to discuss, and it is needed to discuss, how to make CPI campaign work effectively and give the results, and to remember that the results are meant to be installs. So first of all, choose the targeted regions. Choose the regions for which your application was created. Of course, pay attention to the regions you work with when you set the budgets, because it is possible to say that most probably when you set 5 cents per install for the United States, there will be no downloads because it's too low for this country. But still, set the cost according to the countries you work with. At the same time, it is possible to say that the higher the budget is, the more impressions the application will get, so pay attention to this as well. And of course, create catchy headlines and description, and it is recommended to create them in local language so to appeal to the users you target to. And of course, combine CPI campaign and keyword campaign so to get even better result. Remember that for Google Play, all the metrics are extremely important when they decide to increase the positions or when they decide to index the application for the particular search requests. So in such a way, you get the mix of installs from the ads who can generate an app activity for your application and show Google that actually it is used. And on the other hand, you get the installs for the keywords which already influence the position. And this combination will work even better together, showing Google Play that the application really should occupy high positions in the search list, even for some high traffic keywords. Anyway, if you still have some questions connected with CPI campaigns or keyword promotion, do not hesitate to contact our support team or a personal manager, and we will be extremely happy to assist and tell all the secrets, all the strategies you can apply to make your application successful.